I was Dr. Robert Murphy, a professor of infectious diseases at Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
Why wouldn't lifting the patents have the desired effect, as these companies say?
Well, the companies give their standard knee-jerk reaction that, this is going to stifle innovation. There is nothing further from the truth. It's a pandemic. If we don't vaccinate everybody in the world, this thing doesn't go away, ever. So, hey, by the way, they did the same thing with HIV drugs. They gave up their patent rights. You see any pharmaceutical companies collapse or anything? No, and they still profit on it. So it's just not true, and this has to be done. The current manufacturing capacity can barely take care of the rich countries. It's got to be done worldwide.
There's talk that vaccinating teens could be the key for, if we might not be herd immunity, but it would really make a big impact in the fall.
Absolutely, Robin. First of all, it's going to open the schools up. They'll be safer. They can do all these activities once the teens are vaccinated. They did a study directly in 12 to 15-year-olds. They've already done 16 and up. So the 12 to 15-year-old study had, I just looked it up, 2,260 people in that study. That's big for a teen study. It's safe in teens. Boys and girls, no problem.
What about the argument that from some people who feel like all of this has been rushed, it's emergency use, and while 2,000 may be big for a teen study, it doesn't sound very big. So people are wondering, how thorough is this?
Well, you have to put the whole package together. Yes, it's been fast, but it's been huge. You've got all these adults that have taken it in the studies, tens of thousands for each particular study. Then you have the 100 million people in the country that have had a vaccine. You don't hear about anything bad about them. You did hear about the 1 in a million chance of having a brain blood clot. That's how good the monitoring system is in the United States and many other countries, especially in Europe and Australia and New Zealand. So it is really, there's a tremendous amount of safety information, and we know exactly what COVID does, and COVID is so much worse.
Let's get to some viewer questions. If a person is fully vaccinated, are they required to quarantine if they are exposed? Can they still spread COVID if vaccinated? What is the CDC's recommendation on this?
Yeah, the CDC came out with a pretty strong recommendation about this. If you're vaccinated, you don't have to quarantine if you bump into somebody who actually has COVID. I mean, that's one of the great things about the vaccine. It works, you don't get it, and you don't spread it.
All right.
All right, next question. How many kids were tested for the Pfizer vaccine, and would you have your 12-year-old vaccinated if you had a 12-year-old?
My kids are a little older than that, but I have a grandchild who's 5. I would vaccinate her. And like I said, 2,260 teens were in that study. They are studying it now in thousands of kids between 2 years and 11 years. We're talking large studies. And so I would vaccinate a teenager, and I would vaccinate even younger than that.
All right. Please tell my 44-year-old husband that just because he has not gotten COVID-19 yet does not mean he does not need the vaccine. He thinks it's because he never gets the flu, and he never gets the flu shot.
Well, he's going to get a big surprise because this guy is at risk for getting COVID. And this person could really, really suffer from COVID. And so the wife is the smart one in this group. There's ways that women can convince men to do things that they're reluctant to do.
Yeah. Wow.
He's right.
Yeah. I didn't think he'd go there, but he went there.
You're right,
Yeah.
you're right.
Rise up to the occasion.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you
Robin, you look like you have some experience in this.
If you have a question for Dr. Murphy on any topic, head to our Morning News Facebook page and post it there.
Yeah.
We'll talk to him again tomorrow.
And we again look forward to when all this is over and we can have cocktails with Dr. Murphy, because that's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, you've been putting all your eggs in the epidemiology basket for far too long. You've got to diversify.
You're welcome. Hey, Paul.